Hello, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest. And I missed this in the patch notes, but apparently Steelbeard no longer gives +1/+1, but just 1 health for every 20 steel you own. So they've nerfed the offensive capabilities of it, which is perfectly fair. It was very strong, but we're gonna try Giant Cross. So grant 3 additional health when granting buffs to ally units. So anytime we buff our units, they also get 3 health. And Lion's Roar increases the attack damage of all the allied units on the battlefield by 3. So together, that is essentially this ability gives 3 attack and 3 health to everything on the battlefield. I don't think that's as good as Octar Knights, but we'll give it a try. We are the dwarves, and I have not, progressed with them as much as the humans, so only on Ascension level 7, stage 7. So things are more expensive, but otherwise nothing too scary or anything. Let's start with a random card, sure. Well, draw 1 card each time a card is exhausted is decent. Aggressive Metallurgy is probably a good idea, simply because every buff card we have essentially got a +3 health in addition to whatever else it gives, which is cool. So we have some options here. I'm seeing a very good pair here, so there's this trio of Wacky Labs, Arrest Site to enhance the card, and Boss or Danger Battle to get good rewards. There's another Danger Battle up here, which is good, and then obviously the last here. However, if we go along the bottom, we can, depending on our money situation, get enhancement or a shop, and then a Wacky Lab. So that's equivalent to this. We don't get a danger until over here. So we miss out on 1 less danger, but we get another shop. Or we could do a shop and a danger here, but that's strictly worse than just doing any of these 3. But then we get an extra thing. So bottom's technically better. So we'll go bottom. I won't get the letter in chapter 1. I'll consider it in chapter 2. Not sure how poorly this is going to go, so in theory, well, I don't really have the mana right now to also use my buffs, so we will play this very straightforwardly. Well, this is not the greatest, but it will work. It is the first combat, not really a concern for us. I mean, if I do like this and then push this button. So right now they're all 2/4s. Lion's Roar, they all become 5/7s. That's pretty good. And now I'm just gonna do this and this and this and this. Play out our hand. And win. Very well. Griffin Rider, that's pretty good. We could try and go Grog as like a secondary. I would be fine with that. Assume 10% max HP and remove 2 cards. Well, I could just remove 3 random cards, but I'd rather get rid of the miners, I think. Specifically get rid of 2 miners. Now we only have 10 cards in our deck, and it's much better. You know what? I never do gain the relic. Well, wait a minute. If I do that, we have a store right here. Which would be... Actually, I'm not going to go to the store, I guess. But then we have a store here. I can just avoid both stores, which seems kind of wasteful, but we did just remove 2 cards from our deck anyways, so let's try this. Instead of being able to use gold, gain an additional 20 gold each time you obtain gold. And then, of course, the effect ends when we get to 20. But unfortunately, it means we can't actually use gold at all. We have to gain 500 total gold before we can actually spend our money again. So we'll just avoid shops until that occurs. Well, we don't have great options for dealing with this down here. So I think how this will work. So they're 811s now. That's not bad. That allowed them to survive a counterattack and therefore deal more damage. I can do this. I could roar. I think it's probably better just to play out more cards. Hopefully I can stop these guys from hitting me in the face, but they are unfortunately shielded. Well, I took damage to the face, but whatever. I think this is probably better to do. And our archers will probably just kill it for the win. Never mind. Yep, no, they did. It's like, who would get there first? We don't have any exhaust cards currently. I'm gonna refresh this. Ooh, guild support. That's nice. It's even enhanced, so we don't have to waste our time enhancing it. But we also want to try and get some grog card generation for our Griffin Rider to make them better. Which I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna enhance them. Doesn't help us any at all right now, but it will once we get some grog cards. More units. Armor is really good actually for them. Don't want to underestimate armor. I don't want to increase the mana cost. Only getting one of them kind of sucks, but it's better than reducing to one. So. Well, no sense going to the shop since I can't spend money. Let's go do combat. Alright, I only get one of these. I'll build up a little bit of steel. I've got two of these buffs in my deck. I can get those contract miners, but I think it's actually still just better to play things out. Oh, I know I have two. Because the random crate gave it to me, that's why. Wasn't anything special. These mountain goats are so good. Not like as good as cataphracts, but they are also cheaper than cataphracts, so. I'm just gonna spend this and then roar. So everybody's does more damage. We win. Ooh, Steel Allegiance. I'm trying to get a grog card though. But this is quite nice. That is a good use of our steel. Since our Griffin actually has exhaust on it, it's probably not the best probably not the greatest thing to bank on as our key card anymore. Especially since we have nothing to activate it right now. Well, I think what we do is pretty straightforward here. These guys won't be able to do very much to mortal armor. They're also shielded, which sucks. We can stall a little bit. We have no direct damage, but these guys are very good down here. I could probably even... Actually, I should roar, I think. Like, is everyone an attack buff, which will let them rip through this much better. And more HP. These guys are like a perfect counter for this lane. It'd also be great up top, but we don't have a great way to deal with these charging guys. Especially since these archers have such long range. I think what I'm going to do is just consider taking the damage to the face, but I gotta slow this down. And do like this. And this. That works. Speed it up. We are very close to winning. These guys do 4 damage a hit. Less to the Steel Legions. I think we have enough damage there if I just buff them all. I just do this. We will win. And I'll do this just so that we can... Hey, we kill them before they hit us. That's nice. Well, we got 2 attack buffs, which I think will also trigger the Giant Cross. Max HP, well, okay, I mean, sure. Each time a Grog card is used, well, we don't have any Grog cards. The Merchant is usually pretty good. It's not enhanced, though. I'm gonna refresh to see if there's anything. Nope. Refresh. Ooh, ooh. I think we're probably better off taking the Cav, but we have a lot of things that cost 2 right now, which is and only 3 max mana. So having a 1 cost thing that also will allow us to activate our Griffin would be nice. Gain 4 protection. That's pretty good. That thing is incredibly tanky. Alright, let's see. Well, we didn't draw it, unfortunately. If we had drawn the Griffin in our opening hand, that would have been fantastic. Then I think I just play this pretty basically. Although I may as well use the Grog. +2 damage. Let's give that to the archers. Why not? But it also gives them health because of the buff. We really want a Grog deck with this. Oh, yes. That would be fan-freaking-tastic. Got some rogues down here. We get these guys out, but it's better for this. Yeah, we needed the beat. Even then, we're still kind of losing down here. We need this. And I think I just roar, actually. Give everyone health and attack. These are quite strong. Some rogues up here. I'm gonna spend my steel. I'm gonna plop that down and this down. Those rogues won't get very far. Okay. So now we're gonna get plus 10 HP on these. No, plus 15 or yeah. Plus 15 HP on them. But they also get 3 additional health. So that is a lot of HP. And that is why I want grog cards to go with them. Imagine if that was attack. Because it seems like it got the 3 HP 3 times as well, which is super good. I'm still gonna try and dig for a little bit. Double damage is nice. Owlbears are always nice, so I'll take the owlbear, I guess. Owlbears also, of course, got nerfed to 80 health down from 100, which makes 110% sense. Let's make the brooch free so we can just always do it. Well, attack speed, huh? I'm gonna put an owlbear up top and just give him attack speed. He also gets the 3 health. Probably, ooh, well. Do I want to play it out now? I'd like to roar so that the owlbear gets a lot of attack. That would be ideal. I also want to play this out so that I think we can afford to do it that way. There will always be more owlbears, where that came from. So I'm gonna play this and then roar. So these are 7-11s now. Still kind of died horribly, but oh well. It was worth a try. Oh well, they're getting 110% blown up now. Have to draw a grog, but I should have shot these guys with my poison vial. Coulda, woulda, coulda. Oh, there's my attack buff, which will work on him. Now he's 3 attack, which is significantly better than 1. I'm gonna take some damage to the face, but we have so much HP it doesn't really matter. He thinks. This is not ideal. Oh, our vulnerability figured. So we no longer have that. Ooh, attack buff. That's good. And then I can roar to get another attack buff. And health, of course. They're getting absolutely blasted down here. And up there, apparently. This is the problem. We have a problem. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to use my face for a little while, I think. Well. Go, owlbear, go. Well. Good thing we had a lot of HP, huh? Jesus. They just went directly for my face and I completely ignored all of these guys. Just need to not take damage there. Well, that wasn't exactly ideal by any means. Lone wolf. I think it's actually not good in our current build. Increased number of card reward choices, that's probably fine. I think the extra mana is definitely useful enough. Steel catapult's not bad. But we have a lot of uses for our steel right now. And we still only have the guild support, really. That's generating steel for us. So maybe I don't take it. It feels kind of weird not to take it, but it's expensive in both resources. So. We'll heal? Nah. We don't need to heal. Why would you heal? Increase number of card reward choices. Well, I just reduced them, so I could have, but valuable cards, it's fine. I gain 1 gold each time your commander takes damage. That would have been great in that battle. Not very good now. Well, we're going to top. And then straight across to where the 2 wacky labs and the hidden quest, hidden chapter quest, letter quest. Alright, we'll just pop some stuff out and then I think roar. Makes them better than all their units, kind of. Well, he's not going to be very useful in this fight in particular. The owlbear will be useful though. And so will this AoE damage. Owlbear, you want to like walk around? No? You just gonna sit there. It's cool. Whatever, dude. Well, like I wanted you to actually help or anything. Oh, this is kind of miserable, but it's not a grog card that I can use to buff him, so I'm gonna wait a second here and then cast it like this. Finally, the owlbear actually gets to do something. Finally. May as well get the steel. Yeah, any kind of buff on those griffins are just super good. How do I want to do this? Got a lot of things I can use steel here. I think I just do the cheap attack increase for them. And then this. And then roar. Nice. Getting steel at every turn is nice. I'll do that. And not take the food. We're going along the top, right? Yes. My money! I need to get the 500. I need to gain 500 gold for the government savings, anyways. I'm just gonna set things up here. So we are likely to draw some good stuff next turn. Didn't draw everything I wanted, but I think I'm just gonna roar because everything here really benefits from being the buff. And then, well, that's very nice. Now they are quite strong. And I think I just do it again, to be honest. No, not you. All 6 of them. They're good. Do I want the steel every turn, or do I just want a cataphracts? I think I just want cataphracts. kills, then we win. Easy. Wow, they're really giving me so many of these attack buffs, huh? Ooh, I mean, it's Shrike damage. Card draw is also good. But I think we actually really could use that direct damage. In case they are stealth units or pesky range units that we just want to murderize, like in this one. Although I did not draw it, so... Do I just set up this turn? I think I just set up this turn. They will chew through its HP kind of quickly, but not too bad. Ah, hello. That helps. You're dead. You are dead. I think I just do this. I mean, it's strictly better than that, to be honest. Although I could just play... Yeah, let's do it. These guys won't reach us in time. They're too slow. And now I can do like this. Could get steel. Yeah, I should just get bodies on the board to block. And then I can put some this down and this down. Yeah, that's just... It's always tempting to buff the griffins, but... I can do this. So they are currently 4/8. Now they are 10/17. Ain't that cool? I've got no way to really kill this. But I'm gonna buff all of these guys. 4 attack. Now they're 4/20s. I'm sorry, 14/20s. Which will make very short work of the boss. I don't really need to play any of this out, but I am anyways. What do we got? Card draw. Cool. We win. Gain 5 steel for every 20 steel you own at the start of each turn. This is not that good when we're spending it constantly. It could help a little tiny bit, but I have to spend money to do that. And it's a card draw that I would otherwise prefer to draw pretty much anything else. So, I could put this in here again and try and get rid of the exhausted. But that, then we'll have another downside to it. I could stick these guys in. Attack damage by 3 would be super good. Attack range would also be pretty good. Let's make them do more damage. Everything just ends up having exhaust. It kind of sucks, but they have 4 protection. Do they really need 30 HP? Nah, 20 HP is fine. Plus, every buff I give them gets some additional HP anyways, so it's like really not a big deal. Did I go to the right one? I think so. So I want to go to the next wacky lab. Wow. But no other use for this, so I may as well damage him. Go! And go! Not the most exciting turn ever, but it'll work. Damn, they just murderized him so fast. Out the face! You jerk! Well, these things are a problem, but I have a solution. But I can't afford this solution. God damn it. Well, that helps. Slightly. Ever so slightly. That is better, because I'd rather keep my steel. No. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna deal 5 damage to all units within range. Next time, that's fine. Well, it might not be fine. Hmm. Hopefully these don't die before I get a turn. Don't do it. No, you jerks! Ah. I needed those. The shield bearers obviously don't have the same effect. However, this seems fun to do. Got 13 guys over here. Give them a bunch of heal. Give them 4 attack. Ha! Yeah, that's pretty strong. What happens if I do this? Boom! Yes. I got some charging dudes coming at me, but that wasn't so bad. I can stop charge with this. I can play this, and then I can play this. And we win! Boy lever, sure, I guess. Tempting offer is okay. I mean, it's generally very good. It's not super good in our particular deck. Are we gonna get to enhance it anytime soon? No, not really. So maybe I don't. Let's refresh. Well, I don't want any of those. So, goodbye. One summon card to be experimented on. I would like to remove the exhaust on this, but no, didn't happen. Attack speed would be nice. His move speed is fine, actually. Because we actually, if we don't have the Grog card available, we need time to be able to draw it and play it. Of course, this event turned into combat. Well. What random Grog do we get? Attack speed. I think I'm just gonna do this. This and this. We get some health at the very least. And draw the Griffin anyways, so I'm just gonna totally ignore these guys until they become a problem. Killing those is great. You guys can definitely deal with the stuff up there. Question is, how do I want to do this? I want them to be in range. It's not going to happen. So I may as well do it on these guys. There's the Griffin. Nice of you to finally show up. And then, despite being super slow, they still made it all the way over there in time. Which is kind of surprising. We win! The attack speed on them is so good. Hey, more wine generation. More grog generation to be specific. Gain 1 mana every 4 turns, or grant 1 attack damage to all ally units on the battlefield each time you use 5 cards. We have, I believe that will probably proc the Giant Cross. That's my hope, at least. Give me the letter. The danger battle. Alright, what do we got here? I guess I'm just going to do this because I can. There's no better targets. And I'm just going to play these and push the button to be mana efficient. I guess the barricades would get the additional health too. Neat. Wow, this is very good. Wow, okay. These guys are now 17 and 29. That is pretty damn strong. Oh yeah, just almost killed the boss in one go like that. So I think we just focus on charging down the middle and finishing the fight. Okay, I mean, that's fine. Not the most exciting turn ever, but we win. Very, very good. More gold. Okay, we've got so much gold for the next time around. This could be useful, but probably not. Steel Bringer. Ignore defense. Forge, gain 10 health or spend 10 steel to gain 6 attack damage and become a ranged unit. Here, you know what? Let's try it. Why not? No, no, I do not want theism. That curse actually could just ruin you. So hard. Jesus. Making this 1 mana is definitely more, makes me more likely to play it for sure. We actually have a lot of things that use steel in this deck. We have some reasonable a reasonable amount of win conditions, essentially. I think I'd rather you actually just be back here, so I can stack you up. Some other stuff, and then buff everybody, or at least as many as I can. And I'm about to take a bunch of damage to the face, because, you know, that's how I roll, I guess. Hey, 10 health, sure. I'm gonna do... Oh yeah, my shield. Right, so I only take a little bit of damage. This is the first time this turn. Not bad. It has made all these things invulnerable, so I can't actually kill them. Moderately annoying. I want to play this. I don't have any good things to play, really. By that I mean I don't have any good grog cards. Buff up my griffins. Well, this is nice. I can play both. what I want to do. This is better on top, actually, because of the archers. I can also play this. I could buff all of these guys, or I could buff all of these guys. I think I'd rather do this, since they are closer to the combat. Again, any buffs on the griffins are very strong, so. Grog? Damn, it's another offensive one. Well, actually, that works out kind of well for us. And you win! Nice. Very nice. Gain 1 mana at the start of each turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. What are the odds I'm going to use a rest site to heal? Very, very low. So, let's not worry about it. Another owlbear, or double damage. Do I really need another owlbear? I don't think so. I'll refresh just to use it and see. This is okay, but it's not needed actually, so we'll skip. Our deck is already getting kind of thick. I think it's just random relics. It's not necessarily rare or anything. I could just take the heal. Let's just take the heal. Let's not be too greedy. We gotta go along the bottom anyways to do this. We have 900 gold. I really want to go to a shop, and I can't go to a shop and do this at the same time. There's only one shop on this entire board too, which sucks, but okay. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Nice. I guess I'm just gonna throw this at him and it doesn't really matter. Maybe I just push the button. Now let's start killing this. It'll be better to push the button next turn if possible. So we got 5 mana a turn, which is crazy good. So now I can do stuff like this. Is slightly unfortunate, but hoping for another buff. I mean, this is good. I have to do this in the correct order. So that I can turn into a ranged unit. Then I play one more and then I roar. So these are now 15 attack griffins, 7 attack owlbears, 12 attack that ignore defense ranged units, and 11s was there. So we have a lot of damage very quickly from all our buffs. Now I can even do this. Yeah, that seems worth. I had to not talk there so that there's sirens going off in the background. Oh, that was a very easy win. Okay. More mountain goats. I mean, it's already enhanced and everything, like, okay. They're very useful. Lose relic gold savings, but double your current gold. Okay. I wish I could do something with that gold. I can't. I don't want to transform this. Another dude would be good. Very good. Reduce attack speed. I mean, it already doesn't attack very fast, so. Do I want to do combat or an event? Try the event. False choice! The event was a combat anyways. Well, let's see what kind of grog we get. Oh, that's nice. I can already see what I'm gonna do. We've got a 686 owlbear. Who still almost died. Incredibly. That's pretty good. Do I want to spend my money on this? Probably not. I need the base card that heals. Oh, Jesus. Well, he got the 1% chance that this blue would blow up. That's cool, I guess. Alright, so these are now 13 8s and 7 19s. Pretty strong. They're all so slow, though. Alright, I mean, that's about the best we can do. Please don't activate these again. I want my entire board wiped. And I roar! These things do 18 damage a shot. That ignores defenses. Well, that worked out pretty well. Exhaust one card in your hand, draw 2 cards. Or just rain of arrows. I don't want either of these, I don't think. I could take the mysterious tentacle dish. I'm down exactly 20 health, so if I just drink that, I can take this and... Effectively, I don't lose anything. Alright, so these wargs... All I have in my hand as a unit to play is a miner. Seriously? How am I supposed to stop? How am I going to stop all these? I guess each buff will give it some HP. That gets everybody. And then if I do another buff... Should I do attack buff? Yeah, I should just roar, I guess. Nah, let's just... Well, the question of whether I want to roar in a future turn. I think I do. I think I'd rather use the card. Even though it's slightly worse. 7 attack versus 8 attack's not going to matter. Wow, they still just died instantly. Okay. Well, I tried. Okay, I tried. We have to be able to do 130 damage to this guy in one turn. Otherwise, you'll completely heal the full. So we do need to get some kind of combo going for damage. Okay, I'm gonna roar on these guys, I think. No, don't shoot him this turn, you fools! Well... How am I going to do this? That's a good question. How am I going to manage to do this? Oh my god, so close. No! Just need a little more attack. Now I gotta worry about this guy down here because he's managed to march on us. But I can deal with that using him. Maybe if I had used my faceless one, we could have. possible. Okay, I can play out all of these, actually. And get another one of these. Not doing enough damage. I'm just short every time. Wow, these guys actually managed to kill him. That's cool. Nice. Okay, we can do this. I get the most amount of units here. In particular, I need to get the protection guys. I think that's more value than a couple more. And then I just push the button, I think. And I think that's probably enough to win us the game. Yes, okay, we're good. And we only took 4 damage. So this cracked shield has actually been kind of clutch. It has saved us a lot of damage. Like all those wargs. Would have hit us multiple times. Actually, I don't care if we get a danger battle or not. It's just better rewards for us, so why would I pay 50 gold even though I've got 1,800? Well, put you in the middle. Then I guess I'll just roar. So we'll get stronger. Well, they just died, so that wasn't the greatest use ever. Now I gotta deal with these guys. However, we did put pretty good damage on the enemy commander. We are not close to killing this guy, unfortunately. I think the owlbear is going to have to go up top to stall all this eventually. This is becoming a problem. Okay, you guys are pretty good. Do I have the steel? I do. Do that. Do this. This. I'd like to do the owlbear on this, but whatever. The owlbear there is really just there to suck up damage anyways. Which it does a great job of. If I had 5 more steel, which I do not. If only. These guys are pretty strong. If they get to the boss, we will just win, I do believe. So that's nice, I suppose. These guys are a problem, though. Actually, the crack shield hasn't activated this. Well, now it has. That's not good. Ruh-roh. Owlbear. Protect me. Save me. Oh my god, they all died up there. I didn't think they would. He's got 17 HP left. Will these guys do enough damage? They will if I buff them. No, they won't. They will if I buff them. Now they're... Wait, why did he just gain HP? Why is he at 31 HP? Okay, they still win, actually. So I just have to stall just a little tiny bit. There we go. Ooh! Each time you consume a food. Okay, sure. Why not? Ooh, another Steelbringer. Okay. Those things have proven themselves to be quite good. Alright. Increased number of units by 1 would be nice. Yeah. Well, I guess they're gonna become more expensive, though. Because this is pretty terrible. Although... Well... Yeah, actually that's fine. Because they're going to gain 6 attack when they transform anyways. When they get forged. And we're going to buff them anyways, so... Enhance 2 random cards. Let's go! That's great. That's good. Nice luck. And can gain more gold, but let's get a legendary artifact. Doubles the number of units. I mean, yeah. That will just usually be pretty good. Do a danger battle. I wish I could turn this gold into anything useful. Anything at all. But alas. Now, I didn't draw very well, huh? But I need to get as many things on the board as possible. Start with. Oh, they almost killed him. Almost. Oh, this is quite nice. Although I don't have steel. I don't have any steel to transform them. So... less nice. They're just got some miners, which is fine. You can kill miners very easily. You can do this. Transform this one. They got 6 attack at least. And this one doesn't get transformed, but whatever, it'll be beefier. And then next turn, hopefully we can just roar and then make all this super deadly. Ooh, nice. Do like this. Oh no, I need... do like that. There we go. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Well, we're about to win, so... go nuts, everyone. I don't know why I'm bothering to play these out. But whatever. We win! Protection would be nice. Better than that, at least. All units have a low chance to instantly kill enemies. That's really not going to come in handy. So let's re-roll. Paper airplane. That can help a little tiny bit, at least. I don't want either of these. We will skip. Remove a random food. Oh, I just threw that away, man. I want to get... you know what? Sure. Remove 1 card or enhance a card. Let's remove a card. Wait, actually... but no way to make these cheaper, and I really want things to be cheaper in the final hidden boss, obviously. Because taking damage is bad, but... I could also just remove a miner. Seems fair. Now I can enhance a card. Make this cheaper, why not? Alright, we got 2 fights to go. This one shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so our last unit should just, that we spawn, should just be archers. Just need to make sure we do that correct one. Probably should have put them down the center, but whatever. Die. Be a good grog card. Yeah, dude. I have steel? No, I don't have any steel, so that's going to be kind of useless to play. So instead, I will do this. Roar! Uh-oh. Ah, we're fine. I can get enough steel this way, yes. Because they ignore defense, which is great. And I should probably buff these, actually. Okay, not bad. Oh god, they just got a whole bunch of them. That's terrifying. Whoops. I didn't, think about that. Are we gonna copy again in 4 turns? Are they really not gonna do anything for 4 turns? I'll play these last just in case, I guess. Go, owlbear, go. Okay, yeah, it is in 3 turns. I was reading that correctly. Alright, we are good then. You here. You right beside them. And then we'll buff all of you guys. I don't have steel. Shit. Well, okay. Up top. Oh, well, all my things just died. That's probably fine. I think I can just do this. Then roar. And we win very quickly here. Need more steel generation. I just I don't have it apparently. I thought we did, but I guess not. Well, 0 attack. You can always buff them later. So. I'd say that, but we won anyways. So, a 1 mana for every 6. Put the mana of all cards to 1, grant exhaust. That is dangerous. In theory, it's okay. Actually, do not lose remaining mana at the end of the turn. That could be good for the final boss. There'll definitely be times when we don't want to spend our mana to avoid taking extra health damage. Do I want a relic, or do I just want to keep the health? I don't think there's any relic that would super help us. I'm gonna heal. Leave the game without ever using the shop. Despite having 1900 gold! Oh my gosh. I would have liked to. I would have liked to. Making anything cheaper is good for the final boss. Increase attack damage all melee units by 1. Yes, please. That's not bad. Alright, well, here goes. I got very little in the way of useful stuff here. He's gonna just convert all of them to his side. Yeah. Well, he only got half of them. Oh, hey. This is nice. No, it's not nice. Never mind. I didn't get any proper buff for them. I think I'd rather this. Okay. Please attack. Thank you. We're good. Gonna instantly kill one of them. That's not the worst. Need to get some steel generation. I don't care if they reach the end or not. It doesn't matter. Where are my... Oh, the griffins are right here. So they are now very, very swole. Ah, didn't get them to 500. That would have been nice. Well, we will for sure this turn, I think. Like, there's no way we don't, right? What are these guys over here? Miners? They might not reach it? I don't know. Is this gonna do enough damage? You get the 500? No, I don't think so. So I think I'm better off. We still have 106 HP. Oh, we're so close to getting to 500. Now he's gonna be invincible for a turn. Which sucks. I think I just... I don't want him to convert any of this stuff. Is it worth playing a card? If he converts this, it's going to be a pain in the ass to remove. Maybe he won't convert it. Smile. Yeah, of course he converted it. Of course! Why not? It's okay. We're about to get him down to 500, so... Now everything dies. And we are forced to go to the next turn. That's not the worst. Gonna kill an ally unit with the most attack. It'll just be 5 damage by the looks of it. So I probably shouldn't roar. At least this turn. Take 5 damage. That's not the worst. What's he gonna do? Deal 10 damage to us. Okay. You know, steel units bypass. If I pay in steel, I don't get hurt. It's cool, I guess. But I am getting a little concerned about my HP. I'm gonna turn invincible. Just as our shit arrives, unfortunately. This is useless. I can't actually do anything with it. I wish I had something that could actually attack. That'd be cool. Or like, I wish I had a movement speed increase that I could give them. He's gonna be invincible. I might want to just cast protection on. These guys will get close by the time they get over there. I'm hoping they don't murderize themselves on this invincible form. I could also try protection here so that they survive. Because I would really like them to survive. Maybe they won't hurt themselves. Maybe they'll survive through this turn. Or maybe they attack too fast. Okay, some of them survived. And they just converted useless trash up here. That's fine. Great. Perfect. It's time to win. Probably. Come on. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think we definitely have a hang of beating the final boss at this point. This kind of adds extra runtime to the video, which is not exactly a good thing. But it is fun to see if your deck you've built is feature complete and can deal with this. Not bad. Whole lot of buffs. Just making use of that unique relic, and got some nice forge stuff in there. Steelbringers. Got a little bit of Griffin Rider action. Just all around. Oh yeah, Steel Legions too. Just an all around solid deck. Nothing hugely game breaking, but a bunch of quite good things stacked together. And almost 2,000 gold that had zero purpose whatsoever. We didn't even get to remove a card with it. Just... Alright. See you guys next time.